everyone, you know who this is. I probably don't have to say it. This is Doug. Driving to Tokyo. I am recording this on, frankly, I don't even know what day it is. You know, trucking is kind of a funny thing. We all go through it. When you're out here, it's kind of a blur, you know. You kind of forget if it's Wednesday or Thursday or Friday or the weekend, because when you're out here for a couple weeks at a time or a month at a time, you don't have like a regular schedule. You just are getting loads, you know, and picking them up and delivering them. You know, you're a timeless. It's weird. You're operating on two different parallel universes. Until you do this, you won't quite understand what I'm talking about. Okay? You have to kind of like, I know, for example, right now, I believe it's Thursday, but I'm not 100% sure. But I do know this. I don't have to deliver this load today. I have to deliver it tomorrow up to about 1500. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm about 511 miles out, so I know that. And I know when I picked up this load, because of the delivery times, I knew I didn't have to work that hard. I didn't have to push that hard, which is a good thing, you know, in a way. I'm on recap hours. And so before I even picked up this load, I knew the first day, for example, I had 4 hours of drive time left that I could have used the very first day or driven approximately about 150 or 200 miles, but it was not necessary, so I stopped in Madeira. That's where I actually stopped last night. And when I left, technically I didn't really even have to leave at midnight when my 10 hours was up. I could have slept in this morning till, you know, 6 or 7 this morning and drove like an all-day shift, basically just to carve down that mileage to where I can do it tomorrow easily. And that's all I really need to do. But instead I left at a little after midnight. And now it's, what time is it now? It's about 11:30. So I left about 12 hours ago. No, maybe a little bit more. I've got 3 hours left in my 14. So the point is, I left probably much earlier than I needed to. I left much later. And that's all under the umbrella of, you know, planning your trips. And no two trips, no two loads are going to be exactly the same. But the point with this part of the training 3 minutes into it is that one of the things you learn to do, at least I do, is there's some loads you can coast a little bit. You can still pick up on time, deliver on time. You don't have to push so hard. You can stop and take a 2-hour power nap. If you're tired, you can leave a load later. You don't have to put as many miles the first day. It's 4-day load. So you kind of pace yourself, because there's going to be loads. The very next load I pick up may not have all that cushion. That could be a late dispatch. So you coast. This is my opinion. You coast when you can. Recharge your batteries. Don't push as hard. Still deliver it safely and on time, because you can. And that's what I'm doing on this particular load. That love sign, you know what exit that is? Exit 630 Corning. It says 33 miles. So the other thing you want to do, is get to know your exit numbers, especially on 5. The next one coming up is going to be the next exit where there's a truck stop is Pilot Orland, exit 619. I stopped there a lot. I just stopped there, I think, the other night. I stopped there a lot. I can't even stop there now. But I'm 500 miles out. I'm at 508 to be exact. So I want to chop off some more time, because I've got 3 hours. I can, in theory, chop off about 150 miles. Let's see. That means technically, but I probably won't do this. Pilot Weed is exit 745. 745, and that's approximately, if you want to get exact, 603. That's about 142 miles away, and I have 3 hours of drive time. And there's going to be like 3 hours and 14. There's going to be ups and downs, so that's probably cutting it low close. So if I don't go to Weed, the next best one is Redding. Well, technically there's a little truck stop kind of up further on the highway, but the regular truck stops, the next regular one would be TA, Weed. TA and not Weed, TA and Redding. I believe that's exit 673. And LSCO. There's a Walmart coming here, by the way, on the left-hand side, Willows. Willow. Let's check this out. Williams. I'm going to check this out because I haven't done this in a while. And this is another thing you can do. Get to know the Walmarts where you can shop. Where they have parking for trucks. Let's scope this out since we got lots of time. We have 3 hours. If we chop off another 50 miles or so, we'll be okay on this. Preferably 100. So we're in Willow. And check out the neighborhood Walmart. It's not a superstore. Now, there's a curb right there. See that curb? When you make your turn, you have to make it way over here and make it really wide. Otherwise, your back of your trailer can hit that if you're not careful. If you drive this like a car, that's what can happen. So I gotta go out towards that red light, almost like I'm not making the turn. And then I have to come around. Now watch when it turns. Watch how I do this. It's going to change. Here we go. So we're almost going straight. And then I'm turning now out here. I got to clear these cars here too. Which I am getting very close to that car. And he doesn't notice that he has to back up a little bit. So I don't get him. I came really close, but I was watching it. Some people have the sense to back up. They see that you're making a turn and there's all that room and they back up 3 feet. But some people just don't get it. They just sit there. But I made the turn. So you have the curb and the car on that turn. This is going to turn yellow, I think. Nope. Now we're going to go around the back side of this. I'm gonna go around where these trucks are. Hopefully I didn't mess up, but I'm assuming those trucks are coming out because this is the back truck entrance. There should be trucks. I remember this slightly. I haven't actually been over here in a while. Back truck entrance. Yeah, here we go. This is all training for you guys. Truck entrance sign here. See it? Truck entrance here. And there should be loading docks. But we're actually going to a parking lot where we should see some other trucks. And we come out the way we came in. This is also shows you kind of how what you have to do if you're actually delivering to a store, which we don't do all the time. point is we're coming here to do a little shopping. Not a lot, just load up the refrigerator a little bit. Better prices than the truck stop. See, here's the trucks. They're parked out here in the parking lot. It's a little tricky too. It's not wide open. You know, it's not a wide open truck. It's not a wide open parking lot. So I'm gonna probably park over. Make this turn around here. Come in here somewhere, right over here. I would park right over here, but if you park over here, you kind of screw up the guys that have to come around like this, like I am. So I'm not going to park right here because it would make it bad for the other guys. So I'm going like this. See these islands? Poles, the island, the tree. With the car, it's not a problem. With this truck, it's a little bit of a problem. I honestly didn't know how it was going to be like until I got out here. And it looks like some guys have actually gone over the curb, so maybe you have to here. Let's see, I'm going really slow. Make this turn. To clear that, and I made this really wide, and I think I have to go over the curb. Yeah, that's why they go over the curb. They have to. There's no way to make that turn without going over the curb. But you go over really, really slow. I made it as wide as I can, and I brought my steer tire way over, and you may even have to go over the curb here again. It's not that this isn't the best parking for trucks. I didn't have to stop here, but I just thought I would do it. Now, there's a lot of Walmarts that have a big, wide open parking area with not all these islands.